Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Way of Water. I'm Scott Kruger.
I'm Kilio Zeno.
Ethan.
Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel.
How do you spell that, Christian?
K-I-L-I-O-X space Z-X-E-N-O.
So what we're doing here today is we got Scott with Way of Water, Christian, and Ethan, and Kilio Zeno. And what we want to talk about today is just a little bit about what the Way of Water represents. And we are out here next to a river, and it's a pretty peaceful, natural setting. And how do you guys feel
about water and the way water flows through a stream and how everything can be made up of water?
Ethan, do you want to expand upon that a little bit? In human beings, is there water within our bodies right now?
Yes, we're made up of
72%.
70%, about 70% of water.
Right.
So.
And now, knowing that our bodies are made of mostly water, what would you say, why is water important?
Water is important to the human being because not only does it look very beautiful, you really need it to live, otherwise you would pretty much die. And you need water for your skin to be really...
Yep. Elasticity for your skin to look nice and clear.
Yeah. Without water, basically you would look like a 100-year-old man.
You'd be shriveled up like SpongeBob or when he's dry.
Yeah.
So Ethan, what are the different things that water can change into? Is water able to transform?
Yes.
Many various ways. If you're talking about water, you could say ice. You could say like
gas. It can turn into a gas.
Gas. You could turn it into salt water because like water and salt water. Well, we really need to take care of our fresh water because we don't have much fresh water. It's like 5%, 2% fresh water.
And we're very lucky here in the Midwest because we have the 5 freshest lakes in the whole world with Lake Michigan, Lake Superior,
Lake Huron.
Like I think it's like Lake
Erie,
yeah.
and Lake Ontario. So we got all the fresh water here. But you're right, Christian. We do need to definitely not only take care of the water that is around us, but we need to take care of the water that's within us. So
because if you don't take care of that and you're really unhealthy, then maybe other bad things can happen to you that you don't want to happen.
what do you know about disease, Ethan?
Disease? What do you mean? Elaborate on that.
When someone gets sick, that's a disease.
Yeah.
What would you think might be some of the contributing factors as related to, let's relate it to water. Say you have an imbalance. Too much water or too little water in your body.
Too much, not enough liquids at all.
So you'd be dehydrated.
Yeah,
and then your blood pressure would be up, your heart rate would go up. What about having too much fluids? Say that you have so many fluids in your body and your heart isn't really able to handle and pump all that fluids.
You'll throw it up.
You might, but more or less the water will get backed up in either your lungs or the water can get backed up in your legs. So then your heart isn't able to pump all that water and then it backs up and then you can get disease like pneumonia, heart failure, lung congestion. So getting back to our point here, we were just discussing the different ways that water influences us and things.
Makes makes nature. Because without water, basically, what's the point of nature? And without water, you're dead. I'm dead. He's dead. You're dead. You're dead.
Okay, there's one question here, Christian, that everyone wants to know. And this is a very important question, and hopefully we can shed some light on this question. On Earth, we have lots of water here.
Lots and
lots of water. Now, when you think about outside of Earth, the moon, Mars,
Jupiter,
even beyond our solar system,
Uranus.
Right. So, now, do you believe that there is water outside of planet Earth?
Yes, there is. They even did some tests. They did some tests, I guess, and they looked at Mars and they saw that like it had some of the craters had like frozen water,
How did it be
or
frozen?
like
Mars
or
is
like
hot.
the water was long gone, but like Mars used to have water on it.
So, knowing that there was water, that there is the potential for water to be out there beyond planet Earth, would that lead you to think that there might be the possibility that there's life?
Maybe
Because
Probably
where
not.
water is,
life is.
can you expand upon that a little, Christian?
If you have water, it's not gonna be there for just no reason. It's not like water just floated off to space from Earth to Mars.
So it had a purpose.
It had a purpose.
You guys, there's a lot of planets with water on it though.
Exactly.
So can we safely assume that if there is water on other planets, that there's life?
Well, we
No.
can't really safely assume that.
No, because
we
there's
have
there's
to
a
find more evidence because like
Evident knowledge. Yep.
yeah, if
Education.
you have like
Because there's
plants and-
actually a planet out there that that rains glass thunderstorms sideways at like 70 miles per
Is
hour.
it? Do we know that it's water based?
Yes.
Because the topic is kind of like the influences of water.
Yes. How would glass be made?
I'm not sure if there
Glass-
is water
or
within
it's
glass.
like
'cause
massive
glass is like carbon. Or
It's
something,
massive
isn't it?
thunderstorms and stuff, and like the thunderstorms, instead of coming down, it goes sideways.
Yeah.
So like it just keeps on going around.
Right.
So I don't think there'd be life all the way out
All
there,
right,
but-
guys. Well, we're 7 minutes into this video, and we should probably wrap it up. But this was a good discussion. Again, we were just a little recap. We're kind of out here in nature right now and discussing all the principles of water, and if we can safely assume if there's water, is there life outside of planet Earth? And of course, you both said that we need to do a little bit more exploring.
investigating and exploring, and we need more evidence that there is life. But water is probably like 2% of that. If we find plants there, maybe that'll add another 5%.
Ooh, oh, it's going up. I like those numbers.
Oh my God! What the freak was that?
Butterfly.
All right, so I'm
God.
Scott Kruger with Way of Water. I
am
hope you
Christian with
enjoyed this
Killian-
video.
I am Christian Collins with Kilio Zeno, and he is Ethan Kruger.
Thanks, guys. Hopefully you can subscribe to me and my cuz, and we got our YouTube channels, and we holding it down, making new videos. We doing that innovative, new, creative. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come provocative, Christian.
All right, so basically, thank you guys